Hey, welcome to This is Talking Sci-Fi. It's been a while. We're back with a vengeance, and I, of course, am Sci-Fi Sean with my co-host,
Just Randy.
And we want to say hello. Things have been crazy lately. That's why you haven't heard from us, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Look how much weight Randy's lost. I'm so proud of him. Look at that.
Thank you, Sean.
I had a heart attack, believe it or not. Oh, really? Sean had a heart attack?
I know, right?
It's scary, though.
Scary,
I almost died, but we're back. I feel a lot better. I'm back to 1,000%. So what we want to talk to you guys about today and our big comeback is, of course, February the 18th, which is in just a few Saturdays away, is the 10th annual SYFY Bartow right here in Bartow, Florida. And it's going to be full of surprises. We are celebrating our 10-year anniversary. Can you believe it's been that long?
No, I cannot, Sean.
We're going to tell you a little bit of things about it, so make sure when you watch this to spread it around, and we're going to fit as much information in this as possible. But you can always find our Facebook page, and it'll tell you everything you want to know that we're going to talk to you about right now. First off, the hours are going to be on Saturday, February the 10th, from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
What? February the 10th?
Did I say the 10th?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Edit that out. It's the 18th. Lori's yelling at me. See, Lori's even here. Boy, you want to talk about someone that's a mess because I had a heart attack? You got to talk to Lori about that. So, February the 18th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's a Saturday, rain or shine. And we always have beautiful weather for SYFY Bartow because, as most of you know, it is outdoors. We're kicking off the Friday night event on February the 17th with Bartow Main Street Incorporated presents Friday Fest, and we're going to have all sorts of things going on Friday night, and that's from 6 to 9 p.m. You're going to get a lot of information in this, people, but watch this video 2 or 3 times. Come to Friday night if you're in Bartow because it's free to attend, just like SYFY Bartow. Friday night we're going to have live music, a classic car show, and we're throwing some sci-fi cars in. You said you contacted with some people.
We got quite a few.
Quite a few. That's awesome. We're going to have costume character karaoke. We're only accepting a limited number of people, so if you want to do that, figure out what song you want to sing, have your costume on, and we'll put you on stage, and you might win a little something. We're going to have a crowd participation costume contest going on, and pretty much, if you have a costume on, you're going to get a ribbon or a trophy or something. We haven't decided yet, but it's going to happen. Our Grand Marshal, Lawrence Henshaw, will be on hand taking care of the costume contest.
All right.
We have a lot of fun stuff going on stage. DJ Denny Prime, who has been our backup DJ, our stage manager for years, he's going to throw down some awesome dance music and stuff. And there's a lot of other surprises. There's going to be vendors, food trucks, all kinds of things going on. So it's like a miniature version of sci-fi, but we're throwing some muggles in, if you know what I mean. So then Saturday, come back Saturday morning to SYFY Bartow and enjoy that, because let me tell you what we have lined up for SYFY Bartow. For those of you who are fans of the car show, and I can honestly say this, SYFY Bartow in Little Bartow, Florida is known for having the biggest television, pop culture, movie-themed, autism-themed car show in the continental United States. No one beats us. It's all theme cars. We don't allow regular car show cars. No offense, but it's just because we try to stick with the Knight Riders, the Ecto Ones, the autism vehicles. What else we got?
Oh, Peekabug,
Lightning
McQueen.
Yep. Anything.
Scooby-Doo, Transformers.
Yep. The TARDIS will be in the car show this year.
Yep.
We have moved the car show to be closer to the main event. It's on a longer, wider street. It's going to be a huge addition again. We have over 150 cars coming to this car show this year. That's amazing. So, and remember, it's all free to visit.
And the Supernatural
replica. Yeah, baby, the replica from Supernatural is coming. They're going to have a photo op set up. There's going to be some food vendors in the car show this year. One of our friends that has a hot dog stand is coming. He's going to be right there. But we still encourage you to visit all of downtown Bartow because we're up to 12, 13, 14, 15 blocks now with the car show being moved. Our theme this year is to boldly go. We're celebrating Star Trek this year. And the reason why is our very first Sci-Fi Bartow 10 years ago had a Star Trek theme. So we're kind of paying homage to that. But you don't have to wear a Star Trek costume. You can wear anything from steampunk, superheroes, Ghost. Remember the band Ghost? Our friend Maria came with the Ghost. Yep. What else? Bane, Batman. What else?
Penguin,
everything.
There's
like
everything
that.
there.
Yeah. So it's free for all. So just because the theme is Star Trek doesn't mean you have to have a Star Trek costume. We have dozens, more than 20 plus themed cosplay groups coming from Gotham Underground, Starfleet International. The 501st is going to have a complete immersive village built that will encompass almost an entire street. So when you walk in there, you're in Star Warsville, as we call it. We call it Central Spaceport. We've added another side street this year that's going to have more vendors, more cosplay groups. The Outer Rim Saber Guild is coming. Our balloon guy, Bruce, the amazing Not Your Ordinary Balloon Man, is going to be there. We've brought back kids activities where you can actually build your own Tribble. It's going to be in a new area called the Millennium Park. It's something we've never utilized at Sci-Fi Bartow. The energy and the excitement for this show is huge. It's going to be the biggest Sci-Fi Bartow we've ever had, and it's free to attend. We're going to have over 200 vendors. We already mentioned over 150 cars in our themed car show. There's going to be two food truck areas this year, from everything from Wrigleyville hot dogs to sugar beards, cotton candy, all types of snack food, drinks. There will be adult beverages available for sale by Main Street Bartow Incorporated, right downtown Central Avenue and Main Street. We have guest stars coming. We've tried to invite everyone that has anything to do with Sci-Fi Bartow for the last 10 years. So, of course, the world famous Space Ghost George Lowe is going to be back. Tim Proctor from The Walking Dead. We have Mark Maddox, comic book artist. We have
Finger.
Athena Finger. Rick, the true Aquaman, is going to be there as well. We have a really beautiful and spot on cosplayer that's coming that does 7 of 9 from Voyager. I wish I had a poster to tell you about everybody, but just go to Facebook and check it out. We got all types of authors. We've got who else, Randy? So many people, it's hard to say. We're gonna have a VR ride this year where you actually go into a big truck and experience things from either riding on a dinosaur, flying in outer space. That's going to be an extra little cost there, so make sure you bring the kids to that. A lot more kid stuff going on. The Big Red Bus. What is bus? Big Red Bus is coming for blood donations. We've never had that at Sci-Fi Bartow. The Cool Zoo. Have you heard about this one?
I have not.
It's like a miniature petting zoo. They have animals dressed up as superheroes. Oh. There's a Loki alligator.
What?
They're gonna
Can you pet the alligator?
You can pet the alligator. They're coming. Their sponsor is Kelly Buick GMC of Bartow. Thank you, Kelly Buick, for that. Gosh, so much going on. Lori, are you in here? Come here for a second. I'm going to bring Lori in real quick so we could talk about some... We need a poster or something to tell about our guest stars, because I'm forgetting to mention people, and I hate to do that. Who else? I said Mark Maddox is coming. We've got Tim Proctor. The 501st. The streets are going to be full of vendors and things to do all day. We have panel discussions going on the live stage.
Art show?
The art show is going to be there. If you're an artist, you want to put something in the art show, you can do that. Come around here. Can you get behind Randy?
Guest.
All right, here's some guests. Wait, you got to talk in the microphone.
Come a little closer.
Just come over to Randy.
Right there.
You guys remember Lori, my wife?
Hey.
How are y'all?
Steve Altair.
Steve Altair is going to be there.
Athena Finger, heiress to Batman. Heiress to Batman?
The Batman world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mark Maddox illustrations. We have the Danny Skaika,
Yep, she's the 7 of
Seven of
9. I
Nine.
mentioned her.
George Lowe,
Got George.
Lauren Edinger.
Yep, Lauren Edger. She's got a fantastic cosplay. I can't wait for you guys to see her. Gotham Underground, I mentioned. Starfleet International.
Tim Proctor.
I mentioned Tim. She's going over. It's a lot of information.
And me.
Lori's going to be there. You
Hey.
get to meet Lori in person.
Oh,
We are bringing our, you'll have to find a picture of it to insert here, our travel trailer that we purchased at the last year that looks like the Galileo shuttlecraft from the original Enterprise will be on display. Gosh, so much stuff going on. All our restaurants on Main Street will be open, like the nice Mexican restaurant Hacienda will be there. We have a new Italian restaurant that's going to be open for the day.
Called Two Pasta.
It's called Two Pasta. Got to try it. The cookie jar will be open. She always does themed cookies. Two Crazy Nuts, one of our sponsors for not only Sci-Fi Bartow, but another event called BartowCon we're going to tell you about in a little bit. Who else are we missing?
We have the new restaurant called Zest Bar and Grill.
That's a fantastic restaurant. They're going to put up a big tent in their parking lot and welcoming all visitors to come and sit and relax and have a drink. And they have hamburgers and chicken wings and all kinds of fantastic
Don't forget
stuff.
the brewery.
Front Page Brewery will also be open. They're going to have it all themed up, and they're always a big addition to our event. Main Street Comics and Memorabilia will be open as always. We have 2 scavenger hunts going on during the day. One from one of the Ghostbusters clubs. You have to go to the car show and see Randy and meet the Ghostbusters that are in charge of that, and they'll give you a paper, and you have to hunt down Ghost on Main Street. Starfleet International is doing also a scavenger hunt. Like I said, a lot of family stuff is going on. Kat Ostrophy, which is our social media director and producer, she'll be on hand. She's with the Tampa Bay Steampunk Society. They're bringing a big crowd of people. So everything you can imagine from Star Trek to steampunk is going to be going on that day.
We
Sean?
forgot the most famous person that's coming.
Who's the most famous person?
Famous John Irvin.
Famous John Irving.
Whoa,
Honestly,
hey.
he is a coloring book artist, and he does all things Bigfoot. He will be in a tent with Rob Robertson, who is an actual Bigfoot hunter as well. So it's a Legend Tripper. That's the Legend Tripper. Look him up on Facebook. Go to our Facebook page. Look at everything.
What about rocks? Have you painted any Sci-Fi Bartow
I have
rocks?
not had time, Randy. I had a heart attack 4 weeks ago. How do I have time to do that?
You're making excuses. That's
I
how
know,
you relax,
I know.
Sean.
I know. I've been told to relax. You know, I'll be on stage all day pretty much because everybody's got on to me about you got to stay at the stage this year, Sean. You can't be doing all this. I've been cleared by my cardiologist.
Yeah, but we don't want you more than 10 feet from the ambulance.
The ambulance, right? We don't want that called in. I want to thank the Bartow Police Department. Chief Dorman is always, and his team of guys will be there helping us do prop weapons check. Make sure you have a cable tie. We're going to have to put a little marker on your prop weapons to make sure you're not in violation of anything. No big deal. I want to mention our sponsors real quick.
Will we have a Kelly Buick drawing for a raffle?
Yes.
That's what we're
At the car show this year, let me throw this in since we're talking about Kelly Buick, which is one of our sponsors for Cool Zoo. They're going to have 4 brand new vehicles. So if you're looking to buy a vehicle, this will be the place to look. No pressure. They're going to be in the end of the car show. There'll be a booth set up for Kelly Buick, and they're going to have a raffle for $20 that you can get into that you could win a brand new vehicle from Kelly Buick GMC for just $20. And that's going to happen about another couple months or so. They're going to do that drawing. So look into that. We have Meeks Real Estate will have a booth with us. Carla Meeks and her family have the largest and one of the best real estate businesses in Bartow. She's going to be there. She always gives out a bunch of free swag, so go see her. Ruby Tuesday of Bartow, manager Sylvia, will be there, and they're fantastic. It's a great place for you to plan to eat before you leave out of Bartow. They're right in the edge of Bartow. Make sure you see her booth. One of our biggest new sponsors this year is, and I'm so excited about, Central Florida Forklift. They have donated a lot to Main Street Bartow to be part of SYFY Bartow. They're going to have a vendor booth set up there where you can also get some free swag. And they're also going to have a collectibles table where you can look, and they're going to be selling some items as well. I got to look at this. Badcock Furniture and More, that's in Bartow, and Eagle Lakes, one of our great sponsors. And of course, the highlight of every SYFY Bartow is Chilton Sign Works. They're going to have a couple booths set up, and they're wrapping live a vehicle that has been donated by one of our SYFY Bartow family members. It's me. They're going to be wrapping a vehicle with the theme, which is To Boldly Go. It's a huge surprise. It's something they've never done before, and we've been putting together the car for a while because it's not just a car being wrapped. It is the Star Truck Enterprise. Insert the picture here.
I got you.
And look for that video too of the little test runs, because it's going to have warp nacelles and engines and bells and whistles. It's going to be fantastic. Who else am I forgetting? That looks like everybody of our sponsors. BartowCon LLC. Are we still doing good on time?
Wait, I mean, we're at 16 minutes.
Oh, okay. Just a few more minutes. BartowCon LLC will have a fan booth there. This is a new con that's coming to Bartow October the 14th, 2023. It's going to be at our local civic center. It's indoors, people. There's going to be some outdoor stuff too. We're trying to make it a little bit different than SYFY Bartow, but still have some of the nice things involved. There'll be you can go and check out bartowcon.com for all that information. So check out the webpage. There's things for sale like awesome t-shirts, tumbler mugs. This is going to be an entry fee for this. It's very minimum. We're having a sale on tickets right now. I think they're $12. Where else can you go to a convention for $12 at? I mean, there are some very economical ones, but hey, the biggest surprise about this is we're having a movie star that's actually been in television and movies, Robin Curtis from Star Trek 2 and 3, Next Generation, Knight Rider, MacGyver, Babylon 5, a whole bunch of television shows. Robin Curtis, insert picture here, please. She's coming in, and she's going to be a guest star signing autographs. We're going to have Alpha Omega certification there that they can certify your autograph and everything. So many things are going to be going on at BartowCon. You're going to think you're at a miniature SYFY Bartow, but it's indoors. Fantastic rooms to change in. We're going to have a giant panel discussion room. One of our vendors, Fire Bunny Games, is going to be there. They're going to have a gaming room where you can play Dungeons and Dragons and other role-playing games all day long. It's Saturday, October the 14th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. There'll be food, fun, and excitement. Tickets are very inexpensive. Vendors that you don't see at SYFY Bartow and some that you will recognize. Two Crazy Nuts is one of our vendors. They have a fantastic setup of snack foods that'll be happening at BartowCon, and they will be open during SYFY Bartow with their storefront. Carla Meeks Real Estate will also one of our sponsors for BartowCon. Goodness gracious. Retro Rat Collectibles will be there with a bunch of booths going on. Alpha Omega, I mentioned them. State Farm Insurance, the Githens family, they're going to be a big part of it. So check that out. Go to the website, go to the Facebook page. It's a lot of information. We have 5 other free events that are coming up this year. We're going to do some other little podcast about them, but check out the Facebook page and the web page. They're going to tell you about Prehistoricon, which is going to be another free event that's coming up in April. We have a end of summer return to Hogwarts celebration in Bartow that's free to attend. We have a writer's block party that's going to feature all types of artists and authors. Randy's wife Ashley's going to be there.
Yep.
She has a book that's just went public. We'll tell you more about that later. But anyway, focus on February the 18th, SYFY Bartow. Come join us. It's free. This is one SYFY Bartow you do not want to miss. Do you want to add something at the end of this podcast?
No, you've said it all, Sean.
I've talked a lot. Like I said, I'm feeling a lot better, people. And come up, when you see me and it's hard to find me at SYFY BARTOW, hug me, shake my hand, pat me on the back, because I've been given a second chance at life, my friends. And that's why we're adding all these new shows that are free for the cosplayers and people to visit, because it's what we love, giving back. I know there's a lot of other big box conventions out there that want money, money, money. I get that. It's great. But we will always have our events very economical or free to attend. So please come up and give me that high five, because I'm back, baby, with a vengeance. Con Randy! We'll see you next time on This is Talking Sci-Fi. Peace, live long and prosper.
See ya.
Bye.